Hi, hello, and welcome back. So, in this video, let's go through Odoo 14 contacts module in community. So, this module helps you to keep track of all contact management need. That is, user can easily maintain track of transactions, interactions between business contacts with the help of uh, Odoo contacts. So, Odoo Contact, it can be integrated with all other modules easily, which helps you to fix all communication related queries. So first of all, we have to install the contact module from Odoo App Store. And then by clicking on this contacts, you can see the module. So here we have a dashboard for the contact where you can find already created contacts. So you can create new contacts by clicking on create button where you can see a contact form. So let me open one contact and show you the details. So here we have our company, Cyberoffice Technologies, and okay, when you edit this, you can change the details set on this company. So when you're creating a contact, you have to choose whether you're creating an individual or a company. So I have created this as a company, and you can provide the company address, including the street name, city, state, zip code, country, and you can also find an option that is GST treatment. So this option is only available if you're using Indian localization, and you can set the tax identification number, that is VAT number, if your contact is subjected to government taxes. So this VAT number can be used in the legal statements. And you can also set contact details like phone number, email, or mobile. So you can see email, website link, and language is set. This is set when at the time of creation of the company. Okay. Then below you can add contacts and addresses. So you can add new partner contact details. So just click on add. So already one contact is added. So here we can provide the contact address, invoice address, delivery address, other address of this contact. So here we can provide the contact name. Okay. So after setting the addresses, you can save and close. So you can see one more contact is added. Okay. Now, then you can find a tab sales and purchase. So you can add details related to sales and purchase. So here we can set related salesperson, that is user who in charge of this contact, and then we can set delivery method. So we can set the default one for this contact. So when you're choosing this contact and sale order, this one will be taken instead of the default delivery method. And we can also set a default payment term for this contact, price list. Then we can set the payment term related to purchase when we are purchasing product. Then we can set payment method for this contact. Then a receipt reminder can be sent. That is, using the option, we can send confirmation email to vendor some days before the expected receipt date. Then we can set supplier currency. Then we can set add a barcode for this contact. So this can be used in point of sale module in order to scan this contact. Okay. And then we can set a fiscal information, that is fiscal position for this contact. So this helps to determine the taxes or accounts used for the contact. That is, we can map taxes. Okay. And we can set some miscellaneous details. Then here we have a tab that is to manage invoicing related to this contact. That is, we can add bank account for this contact, add account number. Okay, then here we can set account receivable and payable for this contact. So by default, account receivable and account payable is set for a contact. That is when you're creating a new contact. So these accounts will be used as a default one for the current partner. So this one is set as company specific. Then we can add internal notes for the contact. So it it can be used in order to put comments. That is, you can make use of it to insert internal notes for a particular seller without disturbing all persons in the contact list. And we can set warning on sale order, purchase or warning on purchase order, invoice and picking. And if you want to block this contact, you can also use this option blocking message. Okay, so we can block this contact on sale order. Then here we can set details related to partner assignment. That is, we can set a geolocation for this contact. Then we can set partner activation details, like if your contact is golden partner, you can set as gold. Then we can add activation, set a level weight for this contact. And we can also mention the latest partner review, next partner review, and partnership date of this contact. Okay. Then here comes a tab where we can add membership details of this contact. So Odoo will help you to manage membership in any organization in considerate of the size of the organization. So this one is a unique feature that allows user to issue free membership, paid membership, and associate membership. So if this contact is a free member, you can mention that is a free member. So you don't have to buy a membership. And if it's not a free member, you can buy membership and create invoice, and that will be added as a line here. And if you can also add an associate member for this contact. So if I set assure mirror as an associate member, it will consider membership state of the associate member. Okay, so after adding these details, you can save this contact. Then here you can also find the total opportunities created for this contact. So when you click on this, you can create opportunities from here. You can set an expected revenue for this opportunity and can add or edit an ad. Okay. And you can also generate leads. Then here we have an option to view the all scheduled meetings of this contact. So you can get an overview of all scheduled meetings. So by default, we can view the meetings in this week, and we can change it by day so that you can view the meetings on a particular day. So you can see the current day, then month, and we get an overview of the meetings scheduled in this year. And we can also view the previous scheduled meetings. That is, we can view the previous year, previous month or day, and we can use this next option to view the next, that is the meeting schedule in next year. And if you click on today, you can view the meetings planned, that is scheduled today. And if you want to create new meetings and send invitations for meetings, you can click on the option. So here we can plan meetings for this day, and you can add a summary here. Can create or edit. So here we can add attendees for the meeting, and we can set meeting details like start date, end date, reminders, location of the meeting, and we can also set privacy, and we can also repeat this meeting. So after that, after setting the details, you can save the meeting. So here you can see a meeting is planned with John on Friday 12th. And this feature also helps you to synchronize your calendar with Google Calendar and with Outlook. So we have done a separate video on Odoo 14 calendar module in community. So please check that. So when you come back, you can see 2 scheduled meetings. Then we can also view the total sales, purchases, then on-time rate, then the total amount invoiced, and vendor bills created is like this contact. Okay. Now, when you again come back to your dashboard, you can find filtering option and grouping option. That is, we can filter and group these contacts. So you can filter these contacts by individual company. Then if you want to view the customers, you can use this option customer invoices. Then you can view vendors, then subcontractors. Then we can group these contacts by salesperson and on the basis of country, company, and we can also add custom groups. Then if you want to import more contacts, you can make use of this option. So you can import contacts records in XLS or CSV format. And it is also possible to add this to Google spreadsheet and to dashboard. And here in this module, you can also find option to schedule activities. That is, you can schedule activities for contacts. So you can use this option to add that is schedule activity for a contact. So you can choose activity type from here, whether it is a meeting, call, email, and we can set due date and assign to an user. After that, you can schedule or create or schedule a new one. So you can see meetings, that is an activity schedule. Okay, and when you click on this contact, you can also get a glance of all activities planned and scheduled with that contact. So you can see their details, meetings, sales and purchase activities, and all other details can be accessed from here. So you can see for this contact, an activity called a schedule for tomorrow. Then if you want to create that is contact tags, you can add create tags from here and use it in your contact. Then we have option to configure website tags, then contact titles, then we can configure industries by providing name and full name. Then you can find some configuration related to localization. That is, we can configure countries, set country name and code, then fed states, then country groups. Then we can also configure banks and bank accounts. So here we can find there are two banks added. Then we can also view the created bank accounts. So you can also create new bank account from here by providing the bank name, account number, then account holder, bank. Then we can set currency for the bank account and we can create new accounts here. So that's all about contacts module in Odoo 14 community. And if you have any doubts regarding this video, please add your comments below.
If you are interested in knowing more about this or looking for any Odoo implementation or customization in your business, drop your request to odoo@cybrosys.com.